Good afternoon. I'm Jessica Catron. Thank you so much for being here. I'm the director of Grow Music Missoula. This is a series that started 2 years ago in an effort to celebrate talented youth in our community and to support them in their growth. Sponsorships make this possible for us. This concert is sponsored by Inc. Realty and Rosen Rehab, along with MCAT Media, who are right behind us. And I'm going to share what they've asked me to say. This is being videotaped by Missoula Community Access Television as part of its Media Assistant Grant Program for nonprofit and fiscally sponsored organizations like Grow Music. So there is a live stream available. If anyone wants to share it with family and friends, it is on their Facebook page. It can also be accessed after the live event. Their Facebook is Missoula Community Media Resource. We are also happy to be working in partnership with the Missoula Library this year, and I'm going to introduce you to Xavier Needler-Shorten, who has brought some books, and he's going to tell you about it.
Hi everybody, thanks Jessica. I just have a few things to say. Firstly, thanks to Jessica for all her work in the past couple of years. This is an incredible program. The library is very, very happy to be partnering with Grow Music now. And one of the ways that we're doing that is pulling some books that are music themed and themed to the concerts that Grow Music presents. So there's some Montana artist and musician CDs and books back there, along with some bass CDs and books and some other music related books. So feel free to browse those after the concert. And if you or your kids find something they want, you can kind of use the call number on the books to kind of locate the broader section if you want to browse some of those things. Back there also are some surveys, a few surveys if you have time after the program to give the library some feedback on what sort of programs and opportunities you want to see happen in your library. We'd really appreciate the feedback. And I think that might be it for me. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you. So the other purpose of this fundraiser, or the other purpose of this series, is a fundraiser. I was a kid who depended on music scholarships to get through my study, and so part of the mission to Grow Music is to help kids access music lessons when they face barriers. So there are lots of options you can see on the back of your program. Many ways to give. So if you can pay it forward a little bit, I'd sure appreciate that. 100% of these donations go to music scholarships. All right, without further ado, these are the unsung heroes of the music world. Our low-end friends who keep the orchestra in harmony, hold rock bands together, and make subwoofers shake, but who rarely take the spotlight as the main attraction. All the performers today are students of Dr. Schnackle from Schnackle Strings and University of Montana. There's Joel. Let's give him a round of applause. He's on a break from playing string the Orchestra of the Rockies today, so he came to try to catch some of his students. All right, well, we've got 3 ensembles. We've got a middle school, high school, and college ensemble sharing music today. And this wouldn't be a bass concert without an electric thrown in the mix. So you also get some of that. If you notice on the program, we have a set 1 and set 2. There is going to be a brief intermission in between those, so if you need to have a bio break or whatever you need to do, it'll be about 5 minutes or so. All right, thank you so much, and I'd like to welcome up the middle school group.
So while these guys are getting set up in their spots, I want to introduce myself to you all, as well as the piece we're going to be playing. So my name is AJ. I am one of Dr. Schnackle's students at the University of Montana, and for the past few weeks I've had the pleasure of teaching and conducting these guys. And so we're going to be playing a piece today called Giants and Gods, which is a suite of 5 accessible, inventive, and colorful quartets for young double basses. A number of playing effects are introduced alongside harmonics and percussion to create an atmospheric and evocative soundscapes, which are playable by quartet or a larger ensemble. Ostinatos add energy and rhythmic momentum, and each piece explores different musical landscapes, and are all ideal for ensemble study and recital repertoire. Today we'll be playing 3 of these 5 quartets, so allow me to give you some background on them. We'll begin with Gargantua, which is based on King Gargantua and his son Pantagruel. They were subjects of many a yarn in the series of 5 novels written by Francois Rabelais in the 1530s. This author loved to poke fun at the way of life of his French contemporaries. The next quartet, called Harmonia, is named after the daughter of Aphrodite and Ares. She was a benevolent deity who sought to soothe strife, discord, and preserve cosmic serenity. Finally, we'll meet the Roman moon goddess Luna, who drove her chariot across the heavens, lighting up the night sky. Luna was known to the Greeks as well, and Homer described her as this: "From her mortal head, a radiance is shown from heaven and embraces earth, and great is the beauty that arises her shining light." So, without further ado, this is Giants and Gods from the Middle School Bass Ensemble.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Fisher. I'm also a student of Dr. Schnackle at the University of Montana. And I'm really happy to introduce to you the high school bass ensemble. You guys have done some really great work over the last, over the last several weeks. Before we begin, I'd like to just do a few little thank yous here. I'd like to thank the Schnackle Strings Studio, the Regal Music Association, and most importantly, the parents of all these wonderful musicians. Being a parent to a musician is, yes. Being a parent to a musician, especially a musician that's in high school, is really hard. It's a lot of driving around. It's a lot, especially with basses, a lot of loading and unloading and buying new stuff and transporting more things. And it's difficult. And you've really raised some really great kids. So I'm really happy to be able to work with them. So the piece that we're going to play for you today is we're going to play a few movements from the Antarctica Suite, and a few things about this piece of music. It's fairly new. Here we go. The Antarctica Suite is a 5-movement work aimed at the young progressing bass quartet, also playable by larger forces, which we have. A wealth of colors, textures, and timbres are explored, offering effective musical and technical challenges for each bassist. Each movement is a miniature tone poem, often incorporating simple harmonics alongside the orchestral range of the instrument. The pieces have a didactic aspect as well as being wonderful concert literature, offering much of the enterprising and adventurous bass quartet or ensemble. And the selections we're going to be playing for you today are the first movement, which is titled Antarctica. The third movement, or no, not the third movement, the fourth movement, or Sinis Orca, the killer whale. And then the last movement we'll be playing for you is the final movement, that is Secret Gardens Lake Beneath the Ice. I hope you enjoy it.
everyone. I'm Evan Nesbitt. I'm a third-year bass student at the University of Montana. Joel asked me to play a little solo piece for you guys today, so that's what I'm doing. Playing a tune by a more modern writer named Thundercat. Just so you guys know who that is.
All right, we're just going to take about a 5-minute break. So do what you need to do, or you can stick around and we'll start up, I don't know, just before, whatever it is, 1:45. So the mic disappeared. I'm sorry. I'm just going to try to use my outside voice, or the voice I use when I'm yelling at these guys. This is my son Cedar, and we've kind of started this thing that right after intermission, Cedar comes up with a couple trivia questions, and this time around it's going to be bass related. So he's got 2 questions, and then I have a quick game that we're going to play.
Okay, the first one is for people 12 and under. Number 1. Who can list at least 3 other names for the double bass?
Who can list at least 3 other names for the double bass? I saw your hand go up first. Are you a bass player?
Yeah, sometimes. I can think of string bass,
double bass, string bass, bass, and
Does anyone else want to take a go at it? You got it. Who can add on to that?
And bass guitar.
Bass guitar. You know, that's like none of those are on your wells. So, contrabass, yes. So, other than electric bass, what do you got back there?
Violoncello.
You're really close.
Viol.
Bass, bass,
Contrabass.
contrabass,
what's the projection?
Bass violin.
Upright bass.
upright bass.
Double bass.
All right, you're getting it. What do you got for us, Cedar?
Contrabass, bass violin, bass fiddle, full fiddle, or doghouse bass.
Doghouse bass? All right. Second question.
The double bass is the largest bowstring instrument in a symphony orchestra. Who wants to guess the size of the bass that made the Guinness Book of World Records in 2006?
Who wants to guess the size of the bass that broke the world record?
Isn't it the octo bass?
I don't think it had a name, but I know what that is. I think it's even bigger. World record size bass. So how tall was it? How many feet? 11 feet, 69 inches.
70 feet.
70 feet.
25 feet.
25 feet.
16 feet.
You're really close.
18.
Ding. 18 feet. Where was it?
It was made by Erwin Mustenberger in Switzerland.
Only the Swiss, right? All right, so the last thing we have is a little game. I really got into this. We're gonna play Name That Baseline. So this is all in pop culture, but my husband and I really went down the deep rabbit hole of iconic bass lines. I'm Generation X, so I'm not going to apologize for the choices I made, but here we are. So we're going to do this one first. Not working? Oh, let's start that one out.
No.
Well, shoot. I thought this was a lot louder. I don't know what I'm doing. Could anyone hear it up front? Another one bites the dust. Me. All right, well, this is going to be a close listening session here. So I don't know. Maybe someone, do you know how to get this louder?
I think that's as loud as it goes.
Okay. All right. Here's our second one. Say it out. What is it? High ground. High ground.
Who played it?
Flee from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay.
This one was maybe all me.
Cannonball.
Readers. All right. We just have a few more here. For all you disco lovers. Come on, Gwen. Blondie. Atomic. Yes.
All right, this is for all you who were born after Gen X.
That's not a bass. That's a tuned down guitar. That's not a bass.
This was the bass player playing it. Seven Nation Army by White Stripes. Thank you for correcting us. All right. Oh, this. Yes, I knew somebody was gonna know.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Let's listen to it again.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Waiting room. Waiting room. Yes. Good. And the last one. Or no, two more. Two more. What's it, Mary?
It's Stand By Me by Benny King.
Benny King. And finally. All right, thank you so much.
Hi everybody, me again. Can't escape me, that's right. So for our first piece here for the College Bass Ensemble, we're going to play a tune that maybe people recognize. It's called Walking in the Air, from the film The Snowman. And this is actually an arrangement from a professor at the University of Louisville, Kentucky, named Sidney King. He's a really pretty amazing guy. He plays in the Grand Teton Festival Orchestra. If anyone's ever seen that, it's pretty amazing. But he's been teaching for a long time. He's actually known our professor, Dr. Schnackle, for a number of years. And this is a really fun piece, and we hope you enjoy it. for our next piece, and while Evan is here, the next piece we're going to play is called Soundscapes, and it is by Rodrigo Mata. And one of the great things about this piece, other than the fact that it's a really, really interesting piece of music, is the fact that it's very new. It's only 2 years old, and it's really good writing for the bass, and it's really great to see it's great to see contemporary composers composing for bass quartet. And this piece itself, it's called Soundscapes, like I said, and the 3 soundscapes are the sky, sea, and the earth. And I've got this is a small suite with 3 short movements related to a majestic nature scene, the sky that's seen here. The first one is a slow and quiet chorale about the sky as if we were looking deeply into it. The second movement is related to the sea and is an andante con tempo. It has a continuous pizzicato line to show the harmony, imitating the waves coming and going in a bowed melody on the first bass. Finally, the third movement is related to the earth and starts with percussive effects on different parts of the bass, also granular sound and scratch with the bow, which you'll get to hear, imitating the sound of the earth crunching. Then the melodic theme based on a Mexican rhythm and harmony progression from the huapango. So without further delay here and me going on about stuff, we'd like to play Soundscapes. for our next piece, we're going to be playing a pretty familiar tune, I think, to anybody who's listened to any classical music in their life. But today we're going to be doing a quintet of basses, and it's an arrangement of Johann Sebastian Bach's Air on D string. This afternoon, we're going to be playing a USA premiere of Eric Funk's Salsa Encore for double bass quintet. And we didn't know at the time when we first got this piece, but it had been played in Europe, but never in the United States. Not ever. So, welcome to the USA.
I also want to add that Eric Funk lives in Bozeman, so he's a Montana composer.
Huh.
And I think he's watching right now. No pressure.
coming, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, thank you so much for sticking around. A lot of great music. Thank you to everyone who performed today. If you can leave a donation, we'd be grateful. Thank you.